Brought to you by Penguin.
The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry by Rachel Joyce. Read by Jim Broadbent. For Paul, who walks with me, and for my father, Martin Joyce, 1936 to 2005. Who would true valour see? Let him come hither. One here will constant be, come wind, come weather. There's no discouragement shall make him once relent his first avowed intent, to be a pilgrim. John Bunyan, The Pilgrim's Progress. Chapter 1. Harold and the Letter. The letter that would change everything arrived on a Tuesday. It was an ordinary morning in mid-April that smelt of clean washing and grass cuttings. Harold Fry sat at the breakfast table, freshly shaved, in a clean shirt and tie, with a slice of toast that he wasn't eating. He gazed beyond the kitchen window at the clipped lawn, which was spiked in the middle by Maureen's telescopic washing line, and trapped on all three sides by the neighbours' close-board fencing. "Harold!" called Maureen above the vacuum cleaner. "Post!" He thought he might like to go out, but the only thing to do was mow the lawn, and he had done that yesterday. The vacuum tumbled into silence, and his wife appeared, looking cross, with a letter. She sat opposite Harold. Maureen was a slight woman with a cap of silver hair and a brisk walk. When they first met, nothing had pleased him more than to make her laugh, to watch her neat frame collapse into unruly happiness. "It's for you," she said. He didn't know what she meant until she slid an envelope across the table and stopped it just short of Harold's elbow. They both looked at the letter as if they had never seen one before. It was pink. "The postmark says Berwick-upon-Tweed." He didn't know anyone in Berwick. He didn't know many people anywhere. "Maybe it's a mistake." "I think not. They don't get something like a postmark wrong." She took toast from the rack. She liked it cold and crisp. Harold studied the mysterious envelope. Its pink was not the colour of the bathroom suite or the matching towels and fluffed cover for the toilet seat. That was a vivid shade that made Harold feel he shouldn't be there. But this was delicate, a Turkish delight pink. His name and address were scribbled in biro, the clumsy letters collapsing into one another as if a child had dashed them off in a hurry. Mr. H. Fry, 13 Fossbridge Road, Kingsbridge, South Hams. He didn't recognize the handwriting. "Well?" said Maureen, passing a knife. He held it to the corner of the envelope and tugged it through the fold. "Careful," she warned. He could feel her eyes on him as he eased out the letter and prodded back his reading glasses. The page was typed and addressed from a place he didn't know, St. Bernardine's Hospice. "Dear Harold, this may come to you as some surprise." His eyes ran to the bottom of the page. "Well?" said Maureen again. "Good Lord, it's from Queenie Hennessy." Maureen speared a nugget of butter with her knife and flattened it the length of her toast. "Queenie who?" "She worked at the brewery years ago, don't you remember?" Maureen shrugged. "I don't see why I should. I don't know why I'd remember someone from years ago. Could you pass the jam?" "She was in finances. She was very good." "That's the marmalade, Harold. Jam is red. If you look at things before you pick them up, you'll find it helps." Harold passed her what she needed and returned to his letter. Beautifully set out, of course. Nothing like the muddled writing on the envelope. Then he smiled, remembering this was how it always was with Queenie. Everything she did so precise you couldn't fault it. "She remembers you. She sends her regards." Maureen's mouth pinched into a bead. "A chap on the radio was saying the French want our bread. They can't get it sliced in France. They come over here and they buy it all up. The chap said there might be a shortage by summer." She paused.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?